Hey guys, welcome. I'm Phil, Fast Breaks Entertainment owner. I've been DJing since I was 8 years old. So you're here to talk about your wedding, right? Well, I'm glad you could come to our office in Tarpon Springs, and here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to come over and tell me your vision for your day. So how we're going to do that is I'm first going to present you with this pack that has all the information and figure out whether you're traditional, modern, or contemporary bride. So the first thing we want to do is figure that out. That'll help us here at Fast Breaks Entertainment take you to the next step in planning the most successful wedding you've ever been to. So here we are sitting on the couch talking about your wedding. So how we're going to do that? Well, we've got our tools out here and we're going to help plan the reception out strategically. This way everything is planned out and there's no questions. Not to mention, when we have a plan written out, we like to get with your photographer, videographer, and wedding coordinator to let them know what we're doing so we're all working in unison. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the reception. We're going to take the reception in traditional order from the top all the way down to the bottom. So the first thing we want to do is line your rowdy bridal party up for the introductions of the bridal party. Now the song you pick for your bridal party all depends whether or not they're rowdy or they're low-key. We find this day and age a lot of people like to be introduced in pairs to their own song, so it's fun. So you got to think, what's your bridal party? And that's going to reflect what kind of music you pick for the introduction of the bridal party. So after we get your rowdy bridal party introduced and they're lined up at front and the photographer's already on the dance floor, we're going to do the introduction of you guys, bride and groom. What song did you guys want to come into? Will it be fun? Are you doing something choreographed? We want to make it a huge success. After we do the introductions and everyone welcomes and receives you guys into the room, we're going to go right to the first dance. The first dance is a very special song, and we find today, trending, more bride and grooms decide to do a choreographed dance and then bust out into something hilarious these days. So we're going to help figure out if that's a good solution for you. So now the first dance is done and everyone's attention's already directed at the front. What we like to do is do the parent dances right away. This makes sure that all the parents are in one location and it's easier for the photographer and videographer. So the first one we do is the bride-father dance. Well, we like it when the bride actually has the dad pick out the song to the bride-father dance. This makes it a little bit more special. For a groom mom, same thing. We want the mom to help pick out the song, make it a surprise, and it makes it more special for the bride and groom the day of. After the major formality dances, we like to move to the toast. The toast is traditionally given by the best man. More modern contemporary bride and grooms also like to have the maid or matron of honor give one as well. So what we like to do is kind of plan out with who's ever giving a toast what they're saying and try to put it to a timeline. And then we can also add in funny sound effects and funny music to backline the toast. It just makes it more special, and that's one approach we like to take with our toast. Also an option for anyone who's really paying for that wedding, father of the bride, that's an option for that person to speak as well. So let's talk about the meal. The meal time is essentially everyone getting down and having a meal and enjoying. Well, did you think you have to plan whether it's a buffet, stations, or it's a meal served, butler passed? So one thing we like to do is take your plan and implement it with some music. So what style of music did you actually want for your meal? So we think about that at Fast Breaks Entertainment, and we actually set up a dinner playlist. So let's say during mealtime you have a buffet or a stations. Traditionally the catering staff would dismiss everyone to go to the tables and get their food and then come back. Well, at Fast Breaks Entertainment we like to do a little twist on that. We like to dismiss the tables by trivia. So we come up with trivia in accordance to the bride and groom. Where'd you guys go to school? Where was your first date? What was your first car? Answers that only your friends and family would know. That's how we like to dismiss the tables to the buffet. It makes it more fun and exciting, and we script out a Q&A, and that's how we make it through that event successful. It's hilarious, and it works every time. All right, we've come to that moment at the reception where everyone's had the meal, and now we are ready to get down to some dancing and cake. So the first thing we do is we'll come to the cake cutting. The cake cutting can be messy, but it all depends whether you want to be naughty or nice to each other. Traditionally, a little on the nose is always good for a picture, but in Fast Breaks Entertainment, if you get cake on your lover's face, by tradition you have to kiss it off. So, will you be naughty or will you be nice? We'll help you pick the music for the right selection. So we're done with the cake cutting. Did you get naughty or nice? We'll have to see. Next step is we like to take the emphasis off the cake and transition right to the bouquet toss. The bouquet toss is definitely something girly, so the song you pick definitely has to be something for the ladies. So will you be tossing it or will you be presenting it? At Fast Breaks Entertainment, we'll come up with a solution for that. So after the young lady catches the bouquet, we'll ask her to step off to the side and we'll slide out the chair for the garter off. Essentially the most sexy part of the night. What song will you pick for the removal of the garter? And we have some tricks of the trade to make it a hit and a success. So make sure you ask us at our meeting how we can make it your own. So now the garter has been removed and we're going to have the garter pass off to the groom and we're going to do the garter toss. This is when all the gentlemen come out and we toss, and whoever catches that garter is most likely to get married next. But in these days you have to be creative because most gentlemen that are single plan to stay single. So they come out to the dance floor with 2 drinks in hand and there's no way they're catching the garter. Fast Breaks Entertainment, we have some solutions on that. So make sure you ask us. So after the garter and bouquet have been caught, there's 2 people, the gentleman who caught the garter and the young lady who caught the bouquet. They meet on the dance floor for this very awkward moment called the garter on. And I'm sure you've seen this at a wedding, but at Fast Breaks Entertainment, we like to make it as fun as possible. So we're going to play the most awkward music we can find for those 2 people when they meet on the dance floor. So the young lady who caught the bouquet will sit down in the chair. The gentleman who caught the garter will kneel down before her. We'll have the bride and groom stand behind them. Because at Fast Breaks Entertainment, we make it a tradition that however many inches goes past knee is 10 years good luck for the bride and groom. But the bride and groom tells them when to stop. So you can imagine how fun this gets. Again, we like to pick the music for this to make it all the more awkward. The videographers and photographers love it. So ask us how we can incorporate that into your wedding reception. And just some extra things we can do at your wedding reception are some different formalities that we like to introduce later in the evening. An anniversary dance, which we have all the married couples come out to the dance floor and we ascend through the years and we send off the least amount married folks on the dance floor, and that leaves us the longest married couple. That longest married couple will give the bride and groom advice on what it takes to have a successful marriage for as long as they've been married. It's cute and it's one thing that we also like to do. A fun thing you can do towards the end of the night is something called a dollar dance. And if you're from Florida, you know it as the apron dance. Well, at Fast Breaks Entertainment, what we do is have the best man or matron of honor collect money for everyone to dance with the bride and groom. This gives the bride and groom a little bit of extra spending cash on their honeymoon. It's a great send-off to do for you, the bride and groom, and we love to entertain it. So you've heard everything that we can do here at Fast Breaks Entertainment. To let you know too, we can also help you with ceremony music and wireless mics for your ceremony. What we do at Fast Breaks Entertainment is we'll have a separate sound system for your ceremony, a separate sound system for your cocktail hour, and a separate sound system for your reception. This way there's no break in music. So we covered a lot of information today, but at Fast Breaks Entertainment, we do not charge for meetings. So we want you to feel 100% comfortable when planning your wedding. So take advantage of our office space, take advantage of our great deals so we can make your wedding a success. I'm Phil, Fast Breaks Entertainment, and I thank you for your time today.